All right. It's the top of the hour. I'm pumped and excited. We had over 1,000 people register for this bad boy. And so if you're live with us, you can comment over on the right as much as you want. But at the end of the day, what I'm excited to do is really just dive into this thing with you guys. All right. So what you're here for right now is essentially two different things I'm going to show you right now. So what I'm promising you guys tonight is I'm going to literally take you kind of over the shoulder in a way and show you how I get over 100 prospects to my offer every single time through free Facebook marketing. So for those of you guys who are here with me live, you went through this deal right here to get here. And then for those of you guys who are watching this replay, somebody probably sent you here to our entrepreneur circle. So what I want to do really quick is I want to qualify myself to you essentially, because at the end of the day, if you're following somebody who doesn't have what you want and doesn't build the way that you want, then what's the point of listening to them, right? And so at the end of the day, if you're live with us, just over on the right side, go ahead and say yes, you're here and you're excited. But at the end of the day, what I'm doing, what I'm about to show you guys is the same training that I really give my entrepreneur circle. Okay. And so this is kind of the next level stuff that most people don't do. It's the reason why I've been able to do the things that I've been able to do. And so if you're not connected with me real quick, you can see right there, I'm on Facebook, Periscope, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Snapchat. And really at the end of the day, this is what I've done. I've created a 7-figure online business, and now I coach about 150,000 entrepreneurs from all over the world. And so this training that you're about to see is really kind of the stuff that I teach inside of my private online club, where I reveal my proven strategies to become an online sales professional. Okay. And so really that's what we're going to be talking about here today with you guys. And so really what I want to do, like I said, am I qualified to actually teach you the things that I'm going to teach you? And so if I really don't have the life that you want, then there's really no point on really following who I am. And so as you can see on the screen right there, that's kind of my life, as you can see in a nutshell really quick. That's my home right there. That's my family. That's my parents on the top right. That's me on the bottom right. That's our family at the World Series last year in Kansas City, which was really exciting. And the reason why I show you over on the right side there, me swimming in the swimming pool, is the beautiful thing about being an entrepreneur is when you're doing the stuff that you're doing, everything is really kind of your private destination in a way. And so every time that I go swim, there's never anybody at the pool. And so what's nice about it is that everything you do, it's really kind of always your private deal. And it's kind of a nice little deal. So just wanted to show you who I am, what my lifestyle is all about right there. And so really the question is, am I qualified to teach you anything? And so is that life decent enough for you? And so on the right side, what I want you guys to do is just say yes over there on the right side. And if you're watching this replay, obviously you won't be able to see that, but just say yes over there on the right side of the chat if I'm qualified to teach you, and then we'll keep moving forward. And so at the end of the day, that's really one step of the equation. Okay, that's really one step of the equation. Am I qualified to teach you is really one step of the equation. But now, do I actually build my life and do I build my business the way that you want to build your business? Okay. And so as you can see over there on the right side, it's me and my little baby girl. She's in my office that I'm actually doing this webinar from right now. And, this is what I've been able to do. My family literally is right outside of my door right now watching TV. And so I'm working, right? And so at the end of the day, that is not work. If you really want to tell me, I actually get to spend time with my family while working. It's such a beautiful thing. I'm literally going to get off of this webinar right now when we get done, and we're going to go eat ice cream together. Okay. And so that's the exciting part about building an online business and becoming an online sales professional. And so as you can see on the side, the way that I build my business is no meetings, no traveling, unless it's a vacation, no traffic, right? So I don't have to go through traffic. I don't have to do anything, right? No phone at all. I hardly ever get on my phone unless it's really a high level client. I'll get on the phone. Be with your family 24/7, like I was just talking about. So you're working literally from home. So you're constantly with your family. And when you become an online sales professional, you sell faster and you sell much, much easier. And so do I build my business the way that you want to build your business? And so on the right side, just say yes if that's the way that you would love to build your business. Would you love to be with your family 24/7? Okay, 24/7, no BS, no nonsense. You are literally with your family 24/7. Like I said, I'm doing this presentation with my family literally steps away, right outside, watching TV right now. But if you love belly-to-belly meetings, if you love one-on-ones, if you love that stuff, all more power to you. That's great. But what I'm teaching you guys is that you can build everything with your family 24/7. 7. And what we do is every few months, of course, we all get together and have a blast, you know. It's not always, you know, behind the computer screen, but of course we get together and have a blast. So say yes real quick if you want to build the business the way that I do right there. So that's step number 1 and number 2. So am I qualified to teach you what we're about to teach? And so here's kind of what an online sales professional is, all right? It says, do you want to become the Amazon for entrepreneurs? Because once you become an online sales professional, you can sell anything and you can teach people how to sell anything. So your skills literally will help entrepreneurs, network marketers, authors, speakers, coaches, brick and mortar peeps, artists. And even if you just straight up want to make money online, then that's what online sales professionals do as well. So do you want to become the Amazon for entrepreneurs? Do you essentially want to become everybody's best friend? So go ahead and say yes on the right side if that's really what you want to become. Do you want to become the Amazon for entrepreneurs? And if you don't say yes yet, you're really going to say yes on this next slide. So check this out. Do you just want to be Amazon, or do you just want to be a product? And that's really the question at hand is, look, Amazon's a billion-dollar company. They're a portal to help everyone sell, and they have over 200 million streams of income. I'll say that again. They have over 200 million streams of income. Look at that. Today, Amazon sells over 200 million products in the USA, which are categorized in 35 departments and almost 5 million items in the clothing, sports and outdoors, and so on and so forth. So in the comments over on the right side, tell me if you want to be Amazon, or do you just want to be a product? So tell me if you want to be Amazon, or do you just want to be a product? So say that really quick over there on the right side for me. It's a little bit of 30-second delay, but for me, but of course I'll be able to see it. So do you want to be Amazon? Do you want to say Amazon, or do you just want to be a product? So do you want to have streams of income, or do you just want to have one stream of income? All right, boom. So let me hear that over on the side. So here's the deal. And of course, at the end of the day, I have to stay qualified to be able to teach you these things, of course, right? And so at the end of the day, right here, as you can see, last month at the time I'm shooting this video here, I just pulled out 4 streams of my income right here for you guys so you can see it. And so this is the question at hand. Do you want 10 plus streams of income in your life? As you can see over the left side, there's a $3,500 transfer from my PayPal account. On the top, there's a $15,000 transfer into my bank account. On the top right over there, as you can see, there's a $1,252 transfer over there in my PayPal account. And then down here on the bottom right, as you see, we got $2,590 in a check right there. So do you want 10 plus streams of income? So on the right side, what I'd love for you guys to say is just say streams. Say streams, S-T-R-E-A-M-S. Say streams on the right side of the comments. And let me know if that's what you want. And so yes, really obviously is the question at hand there, but say streams over there on the right side. If you want to learn how to do this, I literally show you exactly what I do to earn these streams of income. Of course, income disclaimer, you know, at the end of the day, my results, you got to say, aren't typical, because I'm not typical and I don't teach typical training as well. So that's what I want you guys to understand. You can see those are all within the same month as well. So just wanted to show you a few of them. All right. So next question is, do you want to get massive online engagement? Okay. I'm going to come back to the screen really quick because I want to see you guys real fast. But the question is, do you want to get massive online engagement? Okay. So the more times that you can get people's eyeballs to see your presentation is the more opportunity for you to get more money in your life. Okay. So the more times that people look at your presentation, see your presentation, try your products, see what you have to offer, is the more ability for you to be able to close more sales, right? So more engagement on social media equals more people seeing what you have to offer. And so do you want massive online engagement? So I'm going to go back to the screen. What's up, everybody? I know I wasn't on here earlier, but I'm just pumped to be here with you guys. And so I'm loving the comments over on the right side. So do you want massive online engagement? So on the right side, just say yes if you want massive online engagement. So here's a couple different posts that I pulled up for you guys. But as you can see, you know, this post over here has 1,000 likes, 260 comments. This post down here, 317 likes, 64 comments. This post right here, 290 likes, 577 comments. Right here, watch me close sales on Facebook, 134 likes, 357 comments. And then the big boy over here on the right side, as you can see, 1,100 150 comments, and these were all inside of July. So I'm not just pulling posts that were just my best of all best, right? Things like that. 1,150 comments. And you know what people said on that? They said friends for life. And so that shows you how much engagement in eyeballs that I have to all the things that I offer. And so that's the question at hand. Do you want massive online engagement? So just say yes over there in the comments below, because like I said, the more times people see what you're doing, the more ability you have to sell them products and services. So I'm just excited about this. I'm just pumped up right now. So at the end of the day, I hope you're feeling my passion. And so here's the next deal. That was just Facebook is all that I showed you, okay? Do you want to dominate the social media platform? So as you can see over here on the left side, we got Periscope over there with 3,000 followers with 1 million hearts over there. As you can see, that's really my thing that I believe that's really increased my engagement and social awareness lately. So Periscope over there on the left side, as you can see. And then right here we have Instagram with 3,600 followers. And then over here on my Facebook right there, we got 4,000 friends. I actually just removed 1,000 friends to open up a new space. So I always have about 5,000 friends there. Then I got 6,436 people that follow my posts on Facebook as well. So about 11,000 friends there on my regular Facebook. Then over here on Twitter, I got about almost 4,000 followers there. Then here over on LinkedIn, it doesn't even show all your connections. I got 500 connections on LinkedIn plus it says, but there's about 5,000 that are connected with me through LinkedIn. And then just a quick little note on LinkedIn, by the way, per household income, you got about $100,000 per person that's on LinkedIn. So there's a higher level of person on LinkedIn. So do I recommend you get on LinkedIn? Heck yeah, I recommend you get on LinkedIn. So anyways, and then over here on Snapchat, I got about 1,000 friends on Snapchat. Just started playing with Snapchat a little bit ago. Really cool engagement. Every snap that I do gets about 100 to 200 looks very quick in that 24 hours as well. And then over here on the right side, my Facebook business page that I only use really for advertising, got 6,139 likes over on there. So the question at hand is, do you want to dominate social media platforms? That goes back to eyeballs on your offers. And so if you look at all of those people on my social media platforms, you can see that I have eyeballs looking at my stuff every single day. And that's why I'm able to literally sell anything I want, whenever I want, sitting right here behind this computer screen. And so let's go to the next slide. So just say yes if you want to dominate social media platforms over there on the right side. Keep on saying yes over there. It's firing me up. It's pumping me up. I appreciate you guys. And so here's the next question at hand. Do you want to build super massive email lists? Okay, these subscribers that you see, these 157,604 subscribers opted into me. They saw me. This isn't people that I just bought. This isn't a list that I just bought online. These are people that say, yes, Vincent Ortega Jr., I want to learn more information from you. So do you want to build an email list of 157,000 people? As you can see on the bottom, that's another contact list I started building a little bit ago, 12,699 people. And so what this is like is at the push of a button, it's like communicating with a football stadium. As you can see, this football stadium over here on the right side, we got 80,000 people around this football stadium right there. I got 157,000 people on an email list, about 160, 170,000 if you add up the other ones. So it's like communicating with a football stadium at the click of a button. This makes it simply unfair. Do you want to build an email list like this? That's what I want to see. Say yes over there on the comments from us. I wish for those of you guys who are watching the replay, man, you're really missing out right now, because at the end of the day, people are just having a blast right there, and you guys are firing me up over there on the right side. So just really quick, let me call some of you guys out. So Rick, I see you over there. Hank, I see you over there. Lyle, I see you over there. Anthony, I see you over there. Daryl, Eric, I see you. Let's see who else. Hank, you went like 10,000 times. Eric in the house. Jerry Coffee. Let's see, who else do we see? Oh, it's popping up, going crazy. We got Mel in the house. Nad, we got Jason, Shauna, Scott, JW, Taylor, Jerome, Randy, Connie, Patrick, Jerry again, Daniel, Shayna, Tim, Eric, Michelle. We got Larry in the house. We got Brandon, Scott, John, Arshdeep. We got Rick in the house, Karen, John, Nancy, Bruce, Michael, Charles. So I just wanted to call some of you guys out. Literally, I could go on for another hour or so trying to call all you hundreds of people out. But at the end of the day, I appreciate the yeses over there on the right side. Keep them coming. Keep them flowing. as well. So at the end of the day, so do you want to be able to push a button and communicate with literally tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people around the world? The comments are blowing up. I see you guys going wild over there. I appreciate you guys so much. All right, so that's the deal. Yes on that. It's good. All right, do you want to become my next big success story? This is the next question at hand. So this is what I did last year, literally about this time last year. As you can see the dates, literally a month different. I had another business that I ran. It was called the Internet Lifestyle Network. And so that business, when I started it, it went from 0 to 40,000 people around the world very, very quickly. And as you can see over here on the left side, it was about a $20,000 a day business. A day. If you look at that, if you look at those transactions over there, 27,000, 22, 22, 18, 20. Those, look at the date over on the left side. That's not monthly transactions. That is daily transactions over there. As you can see, as upwards as high as 31,000. We've actually did several $100,000 days in that business. And you know what the exciting part about that business was? We paid 50 to 75% of those commissions out. So that wasn't money just going into my bank account. That was 50 to 75% of that money going into your bank account. And so here's a couple of my success stories over here on the right side. I had a 23-year-old named Fraser McDonald. As you can see right here, this was actually a post from his Facebook. He was at 90,220 commissions just within, after I think it was about 6 to 8 months promoting the Internet Lifestyle Network, my last business. And now he's gone on, he's learned, he was literally a kid, he came over for a month in my house and he learned exactly what I did. And he went on now is to make literally, I think over the last few months, he's done something crazy like $300,000, $400,000 in his business. And so he learned and went crazy. Same with my other success story right here, Angie Long. She was 30 years old or so. She literally, right here, as you can see, this was one of the posts that I pulled from back when this was going hot. She paid off her car. It was $18,000 to pay off her BMW. She just paid it off like that. She was making $20,000 or so a month with our business. And so do you want to become one of my next success stories? That's the question. So just say yes over on the right side if you want to become one of my next success stories like this. As you can see, my last business was ranked 1,818 in the world. And so really one of the questions that you're asking is, Vince, why did you get rid of that business? And so let me come back to the screen really quick, because I actually sold that business to my business partners. And one of the reasons why is because I really wasn't ready for that growth. I didn't know how to handle that growth. It was literally so fast that it was so overwhelming that I literally couldn't breathe or live at the end of the day. And so literally it was just wild. And it was like I had to be 24/7, no sleep and grinding. And so that really wasn't what my dream was to do. My dream was to create a business where we all had freedom. And so now with platforms and systems that are available, literally just a year later, I can now hand off the programming and all the nonsense that I had to really handle to other people. And I've learned so much experience from that business to now it's cool that all I got to do is focus on what I love the most. And that's you, empowering you guys, teaching you guys how to build a business. And so do you want to become the next big success story? Do you want this to happen in your life? And so we literally had thousands of people that we paid in that business, and it was super exciting. So like I said, I sold that business off, passed that off to my business partners. I got super excited about being healthy. And so I changed my direction for a while for the last 6 or so months. And so now what I'm doing is I've just really full circle come back to the reality that I want to help everybody become an online sales professional. I want to help everybody do this. And I love paying people, right? And now I know how to do it without really, constantly holding myself back in a sense of not being able to do what I love to do, right? Because now I pass off the techie stuff to people that have it handled and rocking and rolling. Okay, so at the end of the day, I just wanted to let you know why I moved away from that business. I mean, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And we're going to do that times 10 now because I know how to build the foundations properly, and we're moving slower on purpose. You'll see. But I love it. So do you want to become the next big success story? Say yes one more time on the right side. And so we're about to do some crazy things. All right. We're about to do some crazy things. So one more time, literally at the end of the day, what is this deal? It's my private entrepreneur circle where I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to get all of that. And so here's what I want to show you. And then we're going to get into the training that I promised you guys at the beginning of this deal. Like I said, I always deliver on my promises, but here's the deal. Are you ready? By now you've said yes so many times. Of course you're ready. You are ready to become an online sales pro. And so what you get with the Entrepreneur Circle, this is all the stuff that you get. You get my private Facebook group with ongoing private training. That's at least a $47 a month value. You get my private membership area with my step-by-step guides. That's $197 a month value right there. People are charging way more for the same, for way less information. So $197 a month there. You get my private online events for members only, private members only, where we deep dive into your questions, your pages, and I teach you exactly what you need to do to make those things convert higher and better and faster. That's a $97 a month value. How to close sales like an online sales pro. So you got my closing tips and strategies. That's $97 a month. Some of the stuff that I've learned have cost me tens of thousands of dollars. Put that in there as well. How to become a social media marketing pro. There's people out there that say, here's how to become a social media marketing pro. Pay me $9.97 and I have really hardly any results. I'm going to teach you that. And you saw my results for only $97 a month there. As you can see, of a value right there. And then how to become an email marketing pro. That's a whole nother course that people charge $1,000 for right there. That's a $97 a month value. You saw that I have an email list in the hundreds of thousands right there. How to set up high converting websites. That's a whole nother deal that people charge for. That's another $97 a month value. How to become a video marketing pro. That's another $97 a month value that people create products on. How to become an online event selling pro. How to sell through webinars just like this. I literally had somebody just try to charge me $1,000 for their training how to do that. And they don't have the results that I have, which is hilarious. $97 a month value there. How to set up 10 plus streams of income. Another $97 a month value. So what I'm giving you inside of my entrepreneur circle is literally $1,000 a month value. Okay. And so what you're wondering is, how much does this thing cost? How much does it cost to get access to the circle? All you got to do is go to vincentjreCircle.com. So I want you to write that down really quick. And as you can see, if you're watching us live over here on the right side, you're going to see something pop up on the right side that says Vincent Jr. eCircle, get instant access now. So just go ahead and open up that page. We'll talk about this in a second, but that page should open up in a new window for you, and it should just sit there, and we can go over and we can talk about that page here absolutely right now. So vincentjreCircle.com, you can always go there. But like I said, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving you this training for free tonight, like I promised. But like I said, I want to just cover this stuff with you guys really quick before we get into this training tonight. And so let me actually go over to that page with you guys and explain some of the different options right there. You're going to see on that very top of that page, you're actually going to see this recording very soon that is happening right now in front of your eyes. And so that's the cool part. But at the end of the day, you're going to see some stuff. You're going to see, are you ready to become an online sales professional? Yes, but not sure about Vincent Jr. Click here to spy on my Facebook page. Click here and see what I'm all about. Click here and see if I'm full of crap like the 99.999% of the people that you're ever going to be learning from online or in life. So come over here and just spy on me if you would love to at facebook.com/Ortega Jr. See who I am. See who I'm all about. See what's going on over there. So if you're ready to become the Amazon of entrepreneurs, here's the deal. Okay. If you're ready to become the Amazon of entrepreneurs, get all the stuff that we just talked about. Here's how cheap it is to get access to all that. It's $20 a month. As you can see right here, $20 a month. That's it. It's very simple, very easy. You know, I've charged literally $25,000 for some of the information that I'm going to be sharing with you guys inside the circle. And that's really the reality of the value that I want you guys to understand. Okay. Oop, let me get my drawing out. This will be easier for me to tell you. And like I said, we're going to get to this training on how you get 100 prospects for your business every single time through free Facebook marketing. I'm going to teach you guys that here in just a second. Like I said, I wanted to cover this because I'm getting so many questions about it. Okay. So let me actually pull this up really fast and let me get this going. And I want to cover this with you guys. All right. So there we go. Save defaults. Boom. So level 1 is $20 a month. Okay. It's every single month, billed monthly, no setup fee. You can cancel at any time, no contracts. You're going to get instant access to all that stuff that I just promised you. Actually, if you get access to it right now, some of the stuff that I just told you is not actually available, like the membership, but you do get immediate access to our private entrepreneurs online circle in our Facebook group. So you're going to be watching these updates come out. But if you're watching this video, you know, a few days from now, you're going to be seeing access to it. But I'm just telling you, if you do it right here, right now, live, okay, you're going to see this stuff build out. So that's number 1. So you're going to get instant access to it. If you want to save yourself 40 bucks, give 2 months for free, you're going to start at level 2 for 200 bucks right there. If you want to get set up and look like a pro right here, you're going to start at the $1,000 a year level, and that's going to get you set up with the social media branding. You're going to get set up with a blog. You're going to get all kinds of cool stuff. Now, here's the cool part about level 1. you get $10 commissions for every person that you bring in to the circle. So you start to make money from actually referring people to my trainings and systems. Last year, like I said, I paid over $2 million to people to do this, okay? You can start as little as $20 a month, refer people for $10 commissions. Boom, if you get people into the 200-year level, you get instant access to $100 commissions for every person that you refer into there. And then if you get people to get access to the $1,000 level, where you're going to look like a social media pro, you get instant access to $500 commissions. And this is actually moving up to $2,000 very, very quickly. And you're going to earn $1,000 commissions, which you'll be excited about that. But just know that this is moving up to $2,000 very, very quickly, and you'll see why. Now, here's the deal. Here's the catch. Everything has a catch, right? But this is how I started in my business. You have to actually position yourself and qualify yourself at these levels by actually being at those levels to earn the commission. So if you only have the $20 a month commissions and you do not have, or the $20 a month level, and you are not a $200 a year person, you are not qualified for those levels. So as you can see down here, when you get access to this, you're qualified for level 1 commissions. When you get access to this, you're qualified for level 1 and 2 commissions. When you get access to this, you're qualified for level 1, 2, and 3 commissions. Okay, so there's a little bit, that's the only catch to it. And the only reason why I have that catch in there is because that's what happened to me when I started in my business. But let me tell you a quick little story. Okay, let me bring you back. And then, like I said, like I promised you, I'm going to give you access. I'm going to show you my little secret on Facebook. But here's the deal. When I started to do exactly what you're doing, when I started, I had to pay $5,000. Okay, I had $2,500 in my bank account, but I had to come up with $5,000. So how did I do that? I went into debt to make it happen, right? So I didn't want to put the $5,000 burden on you to go back to what happened in my life to get to this level, to be able to do this. I just wanted to put a small little chunk of change onto you so you can really push yourself to get to the next levels. But it's very small. It's very simple. And so what that $5,000 investment did for me when I was literally nobody knew my name, it made me go from literally a nobody, right, quote unquote, to living my dream life like we talked about in the beginning of this webinar, okay? Living my dream life. But I had to go in debt to go into the dream life. And like 99.999% of entrepreneurs do, you all have to do that. The reason why you want to make more money is because you don't have enough money. And so you sometimes have to move yourself down to raise yourself up. Have you ever seen a bow and arrow, right? A bow and arrow will never have that compound pressure unless you pull it back and stretch it and make that cord hurt and feel a little pain to let go, boom, and then you have that velocity come out of the bow and arrow. So if you don't see yourself as an entrepreneur that wants to stretch yourself like a bow and arrow and let go of yourself so you can fly, this is not for you, okay? And you can bounce off this webinar, but I'm still gonna show you that free tip here at the end. But what I want you guys to realize is this: the process that I'm bringing you through is not a process that I'm just magically thinking it up. It's a process that literally took me from living in my parents' house at 26 years old, having nothing, to living my dream life literally now, just a couple years later. And so what I'm excited for you guys to understand is that the process that I'm bringing to you is the exact same process that can get you out of the life that you hate and into the life that you love. Okay, and that's what I want you guys to realize. That's what I want you guys to realize. Okay, and so that's, at the end of the day, that's it. That's all I want you guys to understand. That's all I want you guys to understand about the Entrepreneur Circle. Now let's get back to the training that I promised you. All right, so this is the kind of stuff that you're going to see inside of the circle. And so I got to see some yeses over there on the right side if you guys want me to show the circle. Okay, I want to see some yeses over there on the right side. Or I'm sorry, if you want me to show you this tip that I promised you in the beginning on how to get 100 prospects to your business every single time. Okay, so here's the deal. All right, I see your yeses flowing in. I love it. I love it. I love it. Literally hundreds of yeses flowing in. It is awesome. So here's the deal. Here's my magic secret to getting people to see my stuff. Okay, so as you can see, I'll just scroll down really quick just to show you my normal posts, you know, things like that, like I promised you in the beginning. Couple hundred likes, 300 likes to a few hundred likes right there. So you can just scroll through and see who I am, see what I'm all about. But literally eyeballs on your presentation from Facebook, the easiest thing you can do ever, okay, ever is come over here on the top right. Let me just go ahead and zoom in for you guys just a little bit. Come over here on the top right, underneath more, come on down here to events. Okay, Facebook events are the reason why my Facebook is to where it is today. Boom. Go ahead and click on events, and you're going to see this create event right here. Okay, so as you can see, I got some events going on right now. Okay, look at all these events happening right now. All these people are invited to these events. So let me just go ahead and open up a couple of these really quick. As you can see, let me just go ahead and open this one right here. All right, so I have an event right here that is for this particular online event that we're doing right now, right? And so you think to yourself, well, let's just look at this event really quick. So you got 469 people invited, you got 27 going, and you got 3 saying maybe, but that's not what you're focused on. You're focused on them clicking this link right here. This link right here is the only thing that matters, because that is what you know that people are now going, and their eyeballs are going to whatever your offer is, which, for example, was this event. So let me show you where this link goes, okay? I'm not just sending them directly to the webinar registration. Check this out. Boom. Click the link, okay? It's going to the webinar registration page, right? But it's not where you can enter your info yet. This is the registration where you can now come down here below and say yes if you actually want to get access to this, okay? So I'm not giving immediate and easy access to my webinars on purpose, because it's a give and take process. The information that I'm showing you right now is the reason why I've been able to go from literally a life that I hated, where I literally didn't want to be here, to a life that I love. Okay, so I'm going to make people give a little bit of their effort to get there. So that's the reason why I have so many people attend my event. So as you can see down here, we got 256 people saying yes, they want to attend this event. But then you say, Vince, well, you could just tell me that, you know, at the end of the day that 100 people are clicking that event. Well, no, here's the deal. Google Shortener, if you go to Google Shortener right here, this is actually the link right here that I created 2 days ago to that exact event. And that's the only place that I promoted this link. And as you can see, there's 112 clicks that are through that link right there that brought people directly to that particular site, okay, or that particular post on my Facebook. So you can see 112 eyeballs went to this picture, whoops, I'm sorry, right here, okay? So I had 112 people see my business right there. And you say, well, Vince, that's just because you have such a big following. No, check this out. Only 500 people were invited to this event, okay? So what I want you guys to realize is that Facebook events are so powerful. You want to know the psychology, why these things are so powerful. And I feel like I'm yelling at you guys tonight, but I'm so fired up. Why they're so powerful is anytime that you come in here and you choose friends and you come in here and you invite people to it, it says I'm invited out of, I'm out of invites because you only get 500 times. They get a notification up here on the top right. Okay, you see this thing up here? You see these notifications? They get notifications on the top right, but you want to know what the next level is. Lots of people integrate their calendars with the Facebook event calendar. So now you are on their calendars, okay, whenever you do events. So you are constantly in their face, okay? You're constantly in their face no matter what when you're doing events. And you say, well, Vince, why do you have so many events? Okay, it's because I can only do 500 at a time. Now, here's the magic sauce. And what I want to teach you guys really quick is that, let's say, for example, so you got all the psychology, you know it works, you know that this thing is popping and it's on and it's amazing, okay? But what I want to show you really quick is when you actually come up here and you create your event, all right, we'll just do a test event really quick. We'll just put test, test, test right here. There's a lot of, oops, right here. There's a lot of psychology into the next level part of the testing, but I'm just showing you this thing working, or what you actually say and how you say it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and create it. All right, and when we create that event and you come up here and you go to this invite, let me show you something really quick. Here's some more next level stuff, okay? So if you come up here, all right, and you go to your suggested friends, or you go through your friends that you want to invite or whatever, let's just look at how long. So for me to invite 500 people, this would take me literally, I mean, this is just horrible. I'm sitting here wasting away my life. But look at this. Look at this right here. You see this thing down here that says select all? Okay, that's not an option that you're going to have on your on your Facebook event. That's not an option that you have. That's an option that I have because of a little secret that I'm about to teach you. Okay. That's an option that I have because of a little secret I'm about to teach you. So let me show you something real quick. Check this out. Select all. Just clicked it. It's doing it all automatically for me. Okay. This is the next level stuff that non-online sales pros don't know that gets people to their eyeballs. And this is why you have people seeing your stuff. And this is why I've been able to do this full time for 7 years. So as you can see, all those people are invited. So then the next thing you want to do is go through some of your groups, maybe things like that. Get up to 500 people invited to your event. You have up to 500 people, and then make a new event and invite 500 new people to your event. Make another event, invite 500 new people. Most of you guys have probably an average of 500 people on your Facebook. Okay. And as soon as you click send invites down here, every single person gets a notification up on their timeline, and every single person that integrates their calendar with their cell phone, now you are integrated in their calendar. So you are getting eyeballs to your presentations. Okay. And so that's huge. All right. I'm not going to send those obviously because I didn't set up the event, and that's huge. Okay. That is absolutely freaking huge. So that's how I get people to see my stuff. It's simple. It's easy. Now, if you want to go into the next level, you have to understand what you need to add up here for the photo. You need to understand what you need to add here inside so you can tell, people actually click what you're doing, because like, let me just give you some examples of the psychology behind what we're doing right here. So get your 100 prospects to see your biz fast. I mean, at the end of the day, who doesn't want to get 100 prospects to see their business? Obviously you do, right? And so there's some psychology inside of this sales wording that I put in here that I'm teaching you guys only in the entrepreneur circle. And you say, well, Vince, that's messed up. You're only teaching people in the entrepreneur circle. Well, let me tell you what's messed up. Let me tell you that when you teach people information right now, you are not appreciating this information as much as you would appreciate it if you purchased the entrepreneur circle and you learned it. Why aren't you appreciating it? Because you have nothing invested in it. So that's when the reality is you're not going to remember it until you appreciate it. Okay. You're not going to remember. You might want to write that down. You're not going to remember anything until you actually appreciate what you are learning. Okay. And so that's why for me to teach you the sales psychology inside of the actual stuff that I'm actually doing to get people to actually click this link and go and see my stuff and get this engagement on my page, and why I'm actually putting these little stars right here in my actual social media versus just doing something normal. If you don't engage and actually pay some money to learn it, you're not going to engage and actually utilize it. So it's a waste of your time and it's a waste of my time until you actually go and pay for the circle and learn this information that I'm teaching you guys. Okay. But I'm showing you right now what I'm doing that absolutely freaking works. Okay. And so at the end of the day, what I want you to do too, because if you're sitting there skeptical, it'd be crazy almost to be there skeptical anymore. But what I want you guys to realize is that you need to, when you start learning from people, you need to click on these likes right here, and you need to look and see if these are legitimate likes, and if these are legitimate people, if these are legitimate people actually liking the deal, or if it's names from Zimbabwe and people that, and information and people that you have no clue who they are. Because let me just tell you something really quick is that you could fake most of this. 99.9% of marketers who say they got massive engagement bought their likes, bought their clicks, bought their comments, bought their shares, bought everything. You can go right now to Fiverr.com and pay somebody to give you 100 likes on your post. But you can see that every single one of those people don't even speak English. You can see that most of those people don't even have a profile picture. Okay. So if you want to learn real information and you're live with me on this event right now, go over to the right side and click get instant access now. So you land on the entrepreneur circle so I can deep dive with you into this. So you can absolutely learn how to become an online sales professional. So you can absolutely learn how to get 10 plus streams of income in your life. So you can absolutely learn how to dominate with your real products if you want to. Okay. For those of you guys who are in network marketing, my network marketing company, I put in over 500 personal people into that business. And a lot of people want to know what I'm doing with that business right now. I'm doing absolutely nothing. I'm actually stepping back and making sure that people understand that my passion is to help people learn how to sell their products and services online. Period. End of story. Okay, that's my passion. Everybody wants to know what I'm going to do because there's so much going on right now on the internet. I am passionate about helping you become the Amazon of entrepreneurs. I am passionate about helping you sell more of your products and services. I'm passionate about helping you set up multiple streams of income so you don't have to worry about one stream of income ever again in the rest of your life. I'm passionate about helping you go from literally the life you hate, like I did just a few years ago, to going to the life that you love right freaking now. Okay, because you have to implement and you have to take those baby steps to the process. And so I'm excited about paying 10 times the amount of money to people just like you for sharing webinars and training just like this. Okay, but like I said, last year I paid over $2 million. This next 12 months, I plan on paying over $10 million to people just like you who share my training and services. And let me just give you a quick little reminder. If you go to Vincent Jr. eCircle really quick and you get access to the training, you go next level and you become an online sales pro and you start dominating the freaking internet. Let me go to my page really quick. If you go here, and if you're watching the replay, you can obviously just scroll down. If you go there and you get this $1,000 a year deal, what I want you guys to realize is that online marketing is to a point where it is fake it till you make it, until you absolutely make it. And so what I want to tell you guys, when I started my journey, I always looked like a professional. Imagine running across my Facebook page. Imagine listening to me right now. And if I just had some regular old raggedy picture and I had some regular old raggedy picture here. I mean, what is the belief level in that? Okay, so before I was anybody, I looked like I was somebody. And so for people that say you shouldn't fake it till you make it, you are pretty darn uneducated in my opinion, because here's the deal. When Apple started their deal, they were in a garage and Steve Jobs told people that he was in this massive, huge, amazing, monster, multi-million-dollar building, and they were building their business out of a garage. Now Apple is a multiple billion-dollar company. Microsoft, same thing, started in a garage, multiple billion-dollar company. People had the perception that they had the best products and services in the world. I'm just in a position now where I had the perception in the beginning when I didn't have what I wanted that I had everything I wanted. And now I actually do have what I want because I gave the perception and actually took action on the abilities and the strategies that absolutely worked and gave me the life that I love. So there's no reason in your mind right now, after seeing all the information that we have here, that you wouldn't want to go to that $1,000 level. That will be a $2,000 level, paying $1,000 commissions for you so you can look like a professional, because at that $1,000 level, you immediately go to where you look like you have it all put together, even though you don't, right? And so for people that say that you don't fake it till you make it, they're ignorant, right? They're ignorant. But the reality is, what you guys got to understand is, if you can do that, right? If you can pull out your credit card right now and figure out a way to put $1,000 on there so you can look like $1 billion and therefore have, you know, multiple millions in the future, if that's what you want to do it. Okay? That's the coolest part about it. Like I told you in my story, when I had to pay $5,000 to get the exact same ability that you guys are getting right now, I had $2,500 in my bank account. I was living in my parents' house. I had a baby literally on the way. I'm not kidding. I had actually a baby on the way. And I had to put $2,500 in debt, and I had to drain my bank account. And what do you know? Literally just a few months later, that was the ticket to living the life that I wanted to live for the rest of my life. 12 months right after that, I literally got in the home I'm in right now. I started literally making upwards of 6 figures every single month. I created a business that literally changed people's lives, and it changed my life. And I had to go into a little bit of debt to make it happen, right? And so what I want you guys to realize is that this life is possible for you. And these strategies that I'm going to give you are strategies that nobody else is teaching, because they're teaching all old, outdated methods. Look at their social media. Look at their presence. If you want to follow somebody that has legitimate results, you need to look at my page and you need to see if I'm legitimate. Okay? Because so many people are promising all these things, and if you go look at their social medias, they have 0 engagement, 0 people who are following them, 0 people who are actually doing what they're saying they're doing. And so what I want you to realize is we're trying to just cut through the nonsense and the noise right now and give you the lifestyle that you want. Okay? So number one, you have to follow somebody that has the lifestyle that you want. Number two, you have to build the way that you would be willing to build. I build my business 100% sitting right here in this chair. Okay? I don't go anywhere. I don't travel. I don't even hardly get on the phone unless it's a super high level client. And that's the life that I want you guys to live. I want you to be able to dominate your network marketing business and sell more products and services and get on stage just like I was able to do in my network marketing business. Okay? The number 2 recruiter in my network marketing business is because I'm an online sales professional. Okay? And so that's what I want you guys to understand is that I'm not trying to take you away from anything. I'm trying to enhance your ability to sell whatever you're passionate about faster and easier. So if you're excited about that, I want you to go to vincentjreCircle.com. If you're excited about that and you're live with me right now, I want you to click that button over on the right side and I want you to pick the top package. And if you can't do the top package, I want you to pick the yearly package. And if you can't do the yearly package, I want you to pick the $20 a month package because no one should have an excuse to get $20 a month and pull it out of their credit card and get that right now. Okay, nobody should have an excuse. You should be able to find that somewhere. And remember, none of this is contracts. You can cancel at any freaking time. All right? And so that's what I want to get across to you. That strategy you saw on Facebook was one of my literally thousands of strategies that I utilize. But I'm not going to give you any more information until you make some sort of purchase because you are not going to take that information and actually use it. All the stuff that I learned for free in my life, I never implemented it. When I paid $5,000, I implemented everything and it changed my life. I'm giving you the ability to pay $20 and transform your life, okay? But if you're serious about going from the life that you hate to the life that you love over the next 12 months to 24 months, over the next 5 years, it doesn't matter. You can put in the amount of time that it takes that you want to transform your life. But if you're super serious, I want you to pull out your credit card and I want you to get the $1,000 deal so I can utilize your money and pay my best, most amazing people to get your graphics rolling and to get your blog going. And I can't wait for you to see my blog when it gets done. I just revamped it. I redid it. That's why nobody's seen it over the last few months. And it's going to be amazing. And I'm going to show you guys how my blog was literally the #1 source, the #1 tool that really made people wake up and pull out their credit card and buy from me, okay? And that's what I want you guys to understand, okay? I've had over 10,000 transactions that I've conversed with on Facebook that I've closed, and I've had over 250,000 transactions that these webinars just like this and these events and sales videos have closed for people as well. And what I want you to remember is it's not about you giving me the money. It's about you investing in yourself. So you join this movement that we're creating so you can therefore share this movement that we're creating so you can start living the life that you love, earn some commissions on the way. Earn while you learn is the thing that people love. But that's the beauty about it. You can utilize this platform that we're creating right here for you, or you can just learn from the training and then go dominate whatever you want to dominate. Okay? I'm going to take you from the life that you hate to the life that you love. Or the life that's mediocre for you to the life that is amazing for you. But you have to make a decision. You have to pull out your credit card and make this decision like I made. You have to pull out your credit card just like I did. And you have to type in those numbers and you have to push submit so your life can change just like I did. Okay? And if you have to go into debt, it's the exact same thing that I did. Okay? It's worth it. It's worth you. Remember, the slingshot. If you don't get some tension in your life, you'll never shoot out, okay? A bow and arrow, same way, slingshot, whatever you want to call it, you have to pull tension in your life. That's how life works, all right? And if you don't have a little bit of tension in your life, you will never move to the next level. I can't tell you the way that it felt for me when I had a baby on the way and I had to go into $2,500 debt and drain my bank account and living in my parents' house. Can't tell you how scared I was at that decision. But I can tell you that it changed my life. It really changed my life. So I hope you make the right decision today. I hope you're excited. I hope you're pumped. This truly is one of those things that just people, 99.9% of people just don't understand what we're doing right now. And when you understand it first, your life can seriously transform. All right, much love, family. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate your time no matter what you decide to do. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your likes, comments, and shares. I appreciate everything about you. We'll talk to you very soon.